Well, you know who deserves an award? The people at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. They've made incredible strides over the past few years. They've added flights during the pandemic. They've created easier ways for people to navigate through the terminals, even the parking lots. I recently spoke with them about how these improvements help you have a better experience. We are talking about what a successful year the Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport has had. I'm with Executive Director Dan Mann. Wow, right? Great problems to have because you've just had positivity and good things happening. And you said that really started with the vaccine rollout.
Yeah, it's coming out of 2020. There wasn't a vaccine. It seems like forever ago, but it was really just over a year. In December, UPS of 2020 flew that first vaccine through Worldport, and since then they've delivered over 1 billion doses to 40 different countries. And so when you have the vaccine in people's arms, people thought it was safe to travel again, and it's really kicked off 2021 in a great way. I mean, we added 14 nonstops, 2 new airlines, Breeze and Spirit. In fact, Breeze is a brand new airline. In 2021 is inaugural flights, so which had an amazing year in 2021. So
they've got all those warm weather destinations right now that everybody wants to go to.
Ultra low cost carrier, so you can fly cheap. There was a lot of folks that saved money because they couldn't go out to eat. So 2021 came, vaccine, and they were ready to fly.
And you know, you're up to what, 37 nonstop flights
37
now?
nonstops.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Well,
what a year.
Again, when you're coming out of the pandemic, it's like, you know, what are the expectations? I was very optimistic that we'd do well, but 37 nonstops, all-time record. It really defied even my expectations, and just great growth. A lot of leisure stuff.
I was going to say, who are the travelers? That people that are like, we've got to get out of the house. That's an inexpensive flight. We can definitely do that.
Yeah, and in fact, we added low-cost carriers and made it possible for the leisure traveler to go. We think 2022 is going to be phenomenal. The business traveler, we believe, will start coming back in earnest. And again, we got the Boston service that starts in June. That'll be a heavy business, but a lot of people want to go there for vacation and want to come to Louisville too. So we're really looking forward to what can happen in 2022 as well.
And we were a big part of kind of watching your progress here on Great Day Live throughout the year, because we love partnering with you all. And being here and seeing everything that has happened visually inside the renovations, I mean, talk about that. That has been huge. You can't show up here and walk around and not realize the ease of getting through here is big time.
It has been a great couple years for construction. We spent almost $100 million already. Moved the rental cars to the lower level, so it's secure, it's dry, it's comfortable. All the technology in the parking garage. You can see right now over our shoulder back here, there's construction going on in the tunnels. We're replacing 25, all our jet bridges are getting replaced. The escalators, moving walkways, they're all replaced. And that's just the beginning. The next 5 years, we're going to spend another $300 million in the terminal. So it's going to be state-of-the-art technology, new ticket counters, our geothermal field. It's the largest geothermal field in North America. It saves us $400,000 a year, but it reduces our carbon footprint. All that is being built right now. We got to plug it into a new system in the terminal. So just a lot of great things happening.
And that's great to always point out like what you give to the community. Yes, this is like a city where you have so many people employed, but to have the forethought to say we need to reduce our carbon footprint. You realize you're growing and you're taking that step.
Absolutely, and part of it's the geothermal field is the EV charging stations are going to be part of the garage project. So really thoughtful about being carbon neutral by 2050.
We'll talk about security lines. We see the lines out there now. You already have you saw that earlier and you're like, you know what, pretty soon we're going to take care of that too.
So it's our biggest bottleneck. So as you mentioned, it's easy to get through here, into the garage, into the terminal, and then you hit the checkpoint. And so get TSA pre-check if you haven't done that already. That's a huge advantage. But we're designing a brand new checkpoint. It's going to double the size of it. It's going to have new technology, very secure. I'm working with the TSA on that. Probably about 18 months before we start construction. But again, we're seeing that as a kind of the choke point getting through the terminal right now. So it's a good problem to have because we're growing, and we're going to try to get this construction going as quickly as we can.
You know, and those are things that the traveler will see moving through here. Something that they may not see and may not know about that really helps you all is in terms of cargo. Last year you had your best year ever for cargo.
Again, a lot of it was e-commerce. People were at home shopping. They developed habits in 2020, so 2021 was great. We are the 5th busiest cargo airport in the world, and it's right here in Louisville, 5th busiest in the world, and it was an all-time record for cargo. And cargo was great in 2019. 2020 was great. 2021 was better. And again, we're looking over the horizon about what we're going to do with construction. We don't see the cargo business slowing down at all, so we expect another record in 22.
All right, so many great things happening, and I know probably even more is going to happen this year. We always love catching up with you.
Thank you.